few bad choices.
Love
I
that.
believe it's paying for your choices.
I don't know if I can
Often.
control what the party will do to Peter, and that's okay.
I'm not there. It ain't my business.
What would you do? Would you just run off? Like,
Oh, I'm
fuck this?
partying.
I know, but if you were with us by some magical intervention.
Oh, I can't see Leopold giving two shits.
We're killing each other now? Awesome.
I think he would just go to Lucy and like, Missy, I told you. I told you this was a bad idea.
Lucia, who's like ready to melt Leopold, like, why weren't you there to help?
Is she really?
Oh, she is exceptionally unhappy given how things are turning out.
I can't gauge Lucia's like what she wants us to actually do sometimes.
Well, she wanted you to just investigate this and potentially kill that Beauregard boy.
That's what I've been trying.
That's not gonna happen.
I almost did.
Maybe she should have paid us better.
But what?
She should have paid us better.
She paid us pretty well.
Well,
In
not
fact,
as
you
much
went to
as
the movies many times.
after
on
the
the-
hours.
On the clock.
Was not
There-
on the clock.
There were not listed hour. You are on the clock. You are. This is salary. You are a salary job.
Therefore, you're on the clock.
It wasn't in my hiring agreement.
Could have walked away.
I didn't know that was the expectation. I always assumed that it was just like any other 9 to 5. You'd go to work, you work, go home,
Well,
watch movies.
just like your deal with the necromancer, you should have asked for the fine detail before your party came in and just beheaded you.
True.
Well, you guys took a long time to get in there.
I don't think we did.
Weren't much of a lookout. He just walked right in.
Hey, Rock's
In
like,
magical disguise.
disguise as Emmerich.
Nah, so that's not my problem.
You
My
could
job
have
wasn't to be
texted
a
us.
lookout.
We won't be
About to be your
gaslit.
problem.
It is about. I think it is about to be your problem.
In fact, I would say it was your job to be a helpful lookout. You had a phone in your hand. You
I
could have
was the
turned that
lookout.
on.
I was the bait.
Yeah, and the bait could have said, "Hey, he's here."
I don't think that would have worked.
Doesn't
I
matter.
think he would have looked at my phone and gone, "Who you texting?" And I'd be like, "My friends," and then kill me instantly.
Well, at least you wouldn't have died a traitor.
But I do like that Peter specifically said in that moment in the theater, I don't have any friends here.
He did. I heard that too. And then went on to specifically say, "I'm not lying," to us, the watchers.
I like it. I support Peter's choices.
I do too.
I think
The
it's
only
great.
person in more shit than
Consequences.
Leopold is in fact Frank. So
That's
you
true.
gotta have that person like one below you, like the bottom of the totem pole, so you don't get in trouble.
Yeah, I did forget Leopold was not here for this encounter. God damn. Whew.
He's ratting everything out to Garrus.
Yeah.
I am snitching.
Simping on the DL.
Yeah.
That is a good point. You are. That was the last thing you were doing, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I told Garrus everything that happened in the police station. I pretty much know what's going on in Leopold's life. Garrus knows about it.
Oh no, I fucked up something. Hold on a second.
You forgot to upgrade to jump gate.
What?
What?
I'm just getting an ad saying your game is missing features.
It's not. I mean,
Okay,
I'm
good.
sure it is because I don't. There's a lot of features Roll20 can do that take way too much time to actually function.
Yeah.
I left the fucking grid on this map.
Oh.
That's an easy fix.
It is an easy fix. I just have to-
SpaghettiOs.
Just have to re-upload it.
Oh, did you make a map in
Incarnate.
Incarnate.
You guys are definitely having probably a battle.
I didn't expect the D&D like grid. I'm excited.
I guess I
Ooh.
usually, if a situation is complex enough, I give you guys a D&D grid.
Oh yeah, like the four corner street map of
Yes.
I loved that.
It makes it easier on everybody, I think.
I agree.
I agree as well. I actually meant the four corner, the like
Oh, the battle itself?
the fucking battle of like, yeah.
Yeah, the
There's a
battle.
great like cliffhanger. I'm like, shit, I made an oopsie.
oh, between the thieves and the church, or not the thieves, the actors and the fades and the church and
The cops.
group. Yeah, the cops.
That was
And the
good.
vampires showed up. It was very good.
I love the theater.
I loved them too. Thought they were gonna, thought I was gonna be around.
I am sad.
They're,
Moss is not
they're around, just in a different capacity, I think.
I'm sorry. I thought I'd be playing them longer.
There you go.
Okay.
I like
That is
Moss.
fixed. Beyonce.
Dirk didn't. I did.
Get. I love you. You can rest with me later. Not right now.
Either rest on my lap or not at all.
She wants to sleep on my keyboard. And that is just not going to work right now. Okay. Let's get a recap. A lot happened.
Yeah.
Oh boy, did it.
I can read my recap if you want.
I can do it. It started with a conversation in the woods after Leopold had thrown the chest in the water and all of that about what to do next, and they come up with a plan to trap the necromancer in the theater, and then they were going to deal with him there. Leopold says, "Oh, I'll catch you guys there," and then goes to the mall. While the rest of the group goes to the theater and sets up a trap for the necromancer. The necromancer manages to sneak in regardless and talks to Frank. They make an agreement, and Frank makes a pact with him. While all this is happening, Leopold goes to Hot Topic, talks to Azazel, gets very special cool claws. In exchange, he makes a deal and a promise that he will get Greg's soul to Azazel in 1 week. And if he doesn't, then Nicholas von Dravonia's soul goes to him instead. That's fine. The group decides, since they couldn't catch him, catch the necromancer, they should probably just go to the woods and like deal with him then. So they head that way, but Leopold texts Mothman and is like, "Hey, you want a party?" And Mothman doesn't really want a party, but they do break into the police station, almost murk a guy, and Mothman gets a lot of data in the chief of police desk. Then Mothman goes to join the group in the woods. Leopold goes to the virus to party with Garrus again and tells him everything. And then the necromancer tells Frank that when the time is right, he's going to stab one of our companions. And that's it.
I know Greg didn't get a high investigation, but I noticed that Derek had asked if he took the filing, like the drawer specifically, and Zokra said yes.
Yeah.
I was hoping that later someone could do more of an investigation to see if you could get more.
That was the idea.
Okay,
someone
cool.
would in fact do that.
Cool. But I just assume these files are sitting in Greg's car right now.
Let's see. Let's do.
Greg was probably going to pay a visit to Emmerich to get those deciphered.
Zogre did say he wanted to give those to Emmerich.
We're gonna do a little time at the club before we get into the meat
Oh,
and
no.
potatoes of what today's session will be. As you completely spill your guts to Garrus,
Yeah.
he's like, "This is all very fascinating. I'm something of a, well, as you know, I'm not quite human.
Hmm.
But what does stop you from helping your friends?"
I am helping. This is my
He's gonna-
Marin moment where I'm gonna get told to go help my companion.
He kind of is, actually, but in a... He's not as insistent as Marin. He's just going to tell you what will happen, and what you do is your decision.
Okay.
He is going to roll lore. His eyes flash for a moment, and he says, "I dare say, Leopold, without your help, a great deal of your friends will, well, I say friends, whatever they are to you, allies, co-workers, business
A side
associates."
dish if I had my way.
He laughs at that. There's a very good chance they're going to die. And if they do die, your employer will be less than pleased.
Oh, no. She is not my employer. We were friends and I am doing a favor for a favor. Also, if they all die, that's good for me. Because I need the one soul.
Well, I suppose that could be serendipitous.
Unless you know a different way to get that man's soul, I should stay right where I am.
He actually would say, "Let me let you in on a little secret.
I do love secrets.
Your
I'm
friends
very
are
good at
going
keeping
into a
them.
trap.
Yeah.
This trap is set by a necromancer. And do you know what necromancers collect?
Bodies mostly, I think.
Not just bodies, also the soul.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
However, you could tangentially help them, or just ensure that one of them dies that you need.
Oh, I see what you're
I feel-
saying.
I just worry you may not get your prize if he is left to collect. If you know what I mean.
I do. I need to make a deal with the necromancer.
Well, that is certainly one way around it.
Oh, you're
Let's
so
go.
smart. I was going to let that chance slip away, but I gave him a little peck on the cheek. I'm like, au revoir, I have so much to do.
Hell yeah. All right, what is Leopold going to do, actually?
Well, I'm going to the woods, and we'll figure it out from there.
Hell yeah, brother.
Going to the woods like every other fucking dog.
I think he would give you a peck on the cheek in return.
Oh,
It's mostly out of kindness. Okay. You guys. No, not that one. This one. In the dark of the woods, you come upon a large, derelict building. It is eerily silent. You've not heard a peep from any kind of animal or insect. With that, I will shift over to this map. And I will reveal most of it.
Can't control this token.
Oh shit, I forgot about that actually.
I can control mine.
Should be able to actually.
Nope.
That's weird. You can't.
Can't
Carly,
do
can you
this
control
one.
yours?
Yeah, I can move mine, no problem. Look at me go.
I cannot.
Okay. I will.
I'll just drag one
I'll-
down and you can delete my old one.
That works for me. Which one is yours?
The real one's on the right, the fake one's on the left.
Yeah, we should all just move our real ones kind of
No!
Oh,
like
shit.
away.
Yeah.
There,
Okay.
The real one is over here.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Let me get back to the group.
I would not be.
How was Frank, like, getting us to walk down the secluded path again?
I wasn't guiding. I don't
You
think.
guys were investigating this building.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Me and Margaret. I was leaving.
I believe you were actually following some blood that you had found at the bakery.
Blood.
No, I was using guide your hands.
Well, that's what it was.
I like prayed because Margaret
Oh, that's right.
put it.
Margaret tried to use magic and can't.
So I let her in prayer.
I'd like to stealth my way forward with my swift and silent.
Okay.
Are you gonna be okay by yourself?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at this.
All right. Show us what you got.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
So you are on a fairly well-kept path surrounded by some tall thicket. How do you want to approach?
I guess I'd lower myself to like the size of the thicket,
It's pretty tall
then-
grass.
then just kind of like creep my way forward.
Okay. Roll me a stealth. I assume that whatever it is, slick and silent.
Swift and silent, so I
Swift
can
and
go
silent.
quickly without the
Okay, without a
difficulty
penalty.
increasing.
Gotcha.
Yarr.
Okay. So give me a stealth check as you move very quickly to the door.
Ping. That's da. 4.
4? Okay. Moving up, I assume you go all the way to the door?
Yes.
Okay.
Or if there's like a window or something where I can like listen to.
There is a bit of a broken window right where you're looking, actually.
Oh my gosh, I guessed. Look at me go.
You did.
Can I watch the forest as Margaret's doing this?
Yeah, roll me an alertness while you're looking out there.
Ooh. That is a 4. Nope, that's a 3. Never mind.
Can I roll to distract?
What the fuck?
Distract mean?
Yeah.
Well, you can probably just do that. What do you want to do?
Well, I was like, I want to like talk to him and try to like keep his attention, like just not let him have his full focus on what he's looking for.
How loudly do you speak?
Probably a little louder than I should, but not like
Okay.
obviously yet like talking, kind of like a loud whispering.
What do you say?
Are you sure we're in the right place? This kind of looks deserted.
Franklin,
This place kind of
maybe
stinks.
Franklin. Please,
Maybe we
keep
should
your-
just like
Hey,
leave.
Franklin.
Hey,
I'm gonna put my hand on his mouth.
Did it get colder?
Nope, I'm gonna put my hand on your mouth. I'm just like,
Carly, roll me an alertness. Are you just trying to listen or are you trying to look?
I'm trying to listen.
Okay. Roll me an alertness.
Can I use my listening thing?
Yeah.
+4 to investigation when listening?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely remind me of stunts. I am not as well versed in those, but they are absolutely busted most of the time.
Yeah, I am also not used to it. So I'm like, can I do this, please?
You can.
Ooh, that's a very good roll. So it's technically investigation.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum.
I think that works for the purposes of what you're trying to do.
Yeah, because I'm
It is
investigating through listening.
Yeah, yeah. What is alertness but investigating through listening and seeing?
My alertness actually drops to terrible when I'm doing this. But my investigation gets a +4. So that would be a +8
Okay.
to
Ooh.
investigation, but my alertness is terrible.
With a +8, you can hear a faint rhythmic tapping in this dark structure. With an 8, probably you think someone's just kind of like tapping their foot. You also hear the very faint flutter of wings, like a bird's wings,
Oh.
and loud creaking from above, like a strain of some kind is being put on the structure.
Ooh, I don't like that.
That is what an 8 will get you.
I will stop listening so my alertness can go back up to normal. And I'll try to wave people over, but if they don't see me, I don't know what I would do if they don't see me. I'll just wait.
Okay.
Like I'll try to wave them over, and then we'll continue from there.
As you kind of hang out there, roll me another stealth check.
Stealth check. Do. 4.
Okay. Good shit. What do the rest of you want to do?
Do they see me?
That's a good question. You are hiding. I guess you guys kind of know where she went. Are you keeping an eye on her? I'd actually say Frank probably successfully distracted Ween. Sue is not currently present because Sue has to wake up at like 7 in the morning.
Grody.
Yeah. Sue said if things get dangerous, her character will just go hide. Which I think I can just have that happen.
Success.
So really it's just my son. What are you doing?
I'm probably gonna slowly make my way up, trying not to draw attention, but I don't want to get too separated from the group.
How responsible.
Could he not get our attention to go with him?
Greg?
Yeah.
No.
He did not say he did that, so I would assume no.
Yeah, no, he probably wouldn't have.
Okay. What are you two? Are you two still bickering back there?
Well, I have my mouth on my mouth. I have my hand on Franklin's
They're
mouth,
kissing.
They're kissing.
and I also have holy
What
touch.
a twist! Is Holy Touch something you have to activate though?
That's what I don't
I
know.
feel like it kind. Well, hold on.
Oh, it says can be imbued.
Can
with holy
be
power.
imbued with holy power. So
Okay,
this
so
is up
good.
to you.
No, I
Okay.
don't.
I was gonna say you do know
I'm-
Frank is
I'm
undead.
about to
It
yell.
would definitely hurt him.
Blast him.
What was that, Peter?
If it hurt, I would have yelped. But
Wait, what's the rest of this? Hold on. You could use this with a fist. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah. I mean, I want to keep watching the woods.
Okay.
If Franklin's, I'm gonna look around if he stops
I'll
being
say
an ass.
with your 3 alertness,
Mhm.
nothing in the wood. In fact, you kind of notice it is eerily devoid of life.
Franklin, something is up in these woods.
it would also appear that our friend Greg has gone missing.
Well, he did. Where did he go? And I'll look around.
We're also missing Charlotte.
That one don't care. Charlotte is safer in the woods. I saw her run off. She's in the one safe patch over there that doesn't feel fucked up.
Yeah, she
Our
ran off
party
to hide.
appears to be dropping like flies. Perhaps we should leave.
Well, we can't leave the baker here
Why not?
because that's unethical, Franklin.
So
Okay, I'm gonna leave him.
I will follow begrudgingly.
And catch up to Monson if I can see him.
Ween, roll a d20.
20.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Okay. Alright. I'll be goddamned. Okay, what do you do whenever you catch up?
Monson, something's not right with this Franklin fellow. Why
I mean,
is
I
he
could have
on the
told you
tape?
that weeks ago.
That's impressive
3
since
days
you didn't
ago.
know him weeks ago.
Days ago.
My son still just says weeks ago.
The man just seems obsessed with movies and not really doing anything for this case.
Yeah, he sounds like a hipster.
What's a hipster?
I'm not going to take the time to explain that.
And explain it later. We have plenty of time. Did you see where Margaret went, by the way?
Not really.
Well, had to head to the house. Let's head in that direction. I look back to make sure Franklin's still following.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather go hide?
I'm not very good at that. Me
Like,
being
stay close.
ginormous and all.
Are you giant?
No, I'm just tall,
Oh.
broad-shouldered.
Yeah, stay close, Mr. Franklin.
We'll all stay close.
Good. I just looked at him.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I assume we'd make our way to the house.
Okay. Move your tokens up there. Are you stealthing?
Yeah.
Roll a stealth.
I don't think it matters because one of us is probably not stealthing.
No, I'm stealthing.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm just not good at it. That's a -1.
Mm-hmm.
The clap of Franklin's ass cheeks.
I got a 2.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. Now that you guys are up at the door, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna tell them.
I'm gonna look for Margaret.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Whoa. Very good stealth there.
So, there's someone inside. They're rhythmically tapping. I'm gonna go to the other side.
Wait,
And whenever
what's the
you guys
rhythm?
enter, I'll enter. And with
Uh-huh.
that, I'm just gonna go.
Wait, what's the rhythm?
I'm not
Monson,
gonna answer.
Greg, why don't you go with her?
If you're sure.
I think I can watch the front.
Frank's gonna do his best to follow her then.
Should I roll another stealth to get to the other side?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This is fairly difficult terrain, if only because it is very high weeds. There's a lot of underbrush.
Maybe we all would go. I feel like actually I might go with her too. I'm sitting here thinking, like, why would I stay here? There's no reason to stay here. Can I go as well?
It's your game. You do what you want.
Franklin, stay here. Watch
You
the
gotta go in
front.
the front door.
I'm not staying here.
Look, it looks pretty safe here. You can either come with us, be very quiet, or stay here where it seems a little safer.
I'll follow you.
Okay. Just be quiet.
Okay.
No. He cannot follow. He is like an elephant. I'm the quickest. So I was going to go to the other side so we can reach at the same time.
Well,
This is not a debate.
I worry that you will get attacked, Miss Margaret.
Well, then you'll hear it and then you'll go into the barn. I will be okay.
I appreciate the sacrifice.
I have Mr. Smith and Mr. Wesson. I will be okay. We need to go in there and get Lucy.
All right. All right. I can appreciate your plan, your dedication. I'll go back.
Okay.
Mr. Matson, if you want to come, you can. But you just have to promise to be quiet.
My son doesn't have any issue with that.
I do. Hero fucking stealth.
Same.
My son has Cloak of Shadows. I think that'll be fine.
Okie dokie. My stealth is going to be a 4.
Okay.
So not the best, but
And I'm
Do
gonna
it
keep listening at that
quickly.
window while that stealth is happening, just so I can watch out.
Roll an alertness.
No,
Okay.
that's a 0.
All right.
you don't even hear the tapping.
And I got
You
2
haven't heard-
negative.
You haven't heard the tapping in a while.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That said, you get move to wherever you want to be.
When did I hear the tapping stop?
You would say probably when Frank started moving closer
Mm,
and had a -1 in stealth.
okay.
Could have been anything.
It could have been
Mhm.
anything.
That could have been anything.
How far? I know normal Dresden, you can like move like one scene, but does
You
that
can
make
just
this a
move
scene?
all the way
or-
around. Yes, that's totally fine. This is one zone.
Okay, so I can be like on the other side of the door. Yes.
You can, yeah. That's totally
Fantastic.
fine.
That is where I would like to be.
Okay. Masan, do you go there as well?
Yeah.
And I would like to do another investigation listen check
Okay.
once I'm over here. I'm so nervous.
I'm gonna be honest. You all should be.
Ooh, not as good as last time. That would be a 6.
6 is still pretty good. You still hear the intermittent flapping of wings. You no longer hear any tapping. And really the only thing you hear is like a kind of a bird in the belfry.
How am I able to peer inside? Like, how old is this barn? Like,
It looks old and decrepit. There would definitely probably be some broken boards in which you could peer in.
I would like to do this.
How good is your dark vision?
I am a human.
Yeah, but like how good is a human's dark vision?
Well, Derek, turn the lights out.
Yeah. I
I
would
can't-
say
I
as
mean,
good as
just-
any humans. I don't
Yeah, roll me-
understand how
roll me
to
an
answer
alert.
that.
Roll me an alertness.
Okay.
I guess I'll give it a threshold.
Like, I've only ever been a human. I don't know how to.
I don't have something else to compare it to.
I know. My alertness is 5.
5?
Yeah.
That's good. That's pretty damn good. I would say even with a 5, you can see a figure kind of just standing in the center of the barn.
Oh, in the center.
Indeed.
That's not where I want him.
You're not exactly sure which way he's facing necessarily, but he just appears to be standing still. Let's say with a 5, you can probably see that there's something beneath him. A lump of
Oh.
something.
A
Oh
what of something?
no.
Just a lump.
Derek. Can't kill the baker.
Listen, he asked if we were okay with this.
Baker wasn't on that list.
Yes, the baker
Yes.
was.
NPCs were on that list.
NPCs were on the list.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Greg can definitely not be in there. Alertness is poop. He has no idea what's going on.
Does
I'm
Greg
kind of
have
shocked
night
Greg
vision?
can't see at night.
I mean, I think it's more that his alertness is just shit.
Oh, so he's not. He can see in the dark. He's just not perceiving.
Yeah. Listen, Greg has never once rolled a good alertness in his fucking life.
That's fair.
He's not about to start.
I'll just do a fun little roll. Yeah, that's 2 1s. So no, that's no
For a
alerting
total
for me.
of.
-2.
Ooh.
Hey.
Hey. My alertness is
Damn.
+4 naturally.
Eating all the carrots. Got the good vision.
Yeah, I guess I'll wait for the boys to breach like I told them to.
Yeah, other side. What do you want to do?
Wait, I missed it. When did you tell us to breach?
That when you breach, I will come in from the other side so we can do a pincer maneuver.
Oh, how am I supposed to know you're over there?
Oh my goodness.
Good grief.
Oh dear.
Good grief.
You suppose she's
I
over
mean,
there?
we're not going to say that the church had a military division, so I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but
Look, I don't want to push y'all in any direction.
But
You suspect there is a timer, unbeknownst to you.
God is telling you.
I think God is
Should
telling
breach.
me to breach.
God is simply telling you that inaction has consequences.
Your
DM
inaction.
God and Christian God is telling you.
You can do with that what you will.
Well, through divine intervention, I think it's time, Mr. Franklin.
Wait, but they would
Nope,
given this
too late. Boom.
Okay, give me a might.
Okay.
It's not particularly fortified, but it is locked.
How tall is Franklin?
It's like probably like 6'5".
Okay, so pretty tall. Wait, what is might? Oh, there it is. Might
I
is
think
might.
it is its own stat. Yeah.
5.
5. Oh, you blast this fucking door open. You guys do not see this at the bottom, and I'm just going to reveal it for convenience. It says, "Oh my gosh, it took you forever to kick that door open. Very rude of you to have me waiting."
Gary, I assume.
Oh, probably. And who might I have the pleasure of speaking with?
I am Tobias. Do I feel just evil radiance coming off of him?
You're the weakling from the church, aren't you?
Some might say that. Not true, but some might say that.
Yes, you can feel a lot of... You feel something odd, actually. If you're kind of reaching out divine senses, you feel something divine.
Thickly divine?
Something like blasphemous.
I'd take out Reba.
Come to strike me down, have you?
Depends on what I'm looking at. What does he have here?
He currently just has a cane resting on the throat of a bleeding baker.
No, that depends on what you're planning to do right there.
Well, to be completely honest, you're already too late. Her blood has fueled enough.
Does she
She'll
look
die
like?
soon.
What do I roll to see if she's like breathing, or like is it?
Is there medicine?
It would be like to
No.
see her, not to actually check her.
I'd
'Cause
just
I
be
can't,
alertness.
you know. It'd be
Alertness and
alertness.
just perception. Yeah.
Okay, can I roll that to see if I can see her like breathing even lightly?
Yeah.
Are 2s negative? I don't remember now.
2s are
No.
not. In regular fate, yes. Not in Dresden.
So that would be a 4.
4. You do see very, very shallow breaths coming from her. She also looks very pale and kind of out of it.
Well, if you're, quote, done with her, why don't you step away from her?
I won't be doing that.
Why?
Come
May I
save
ask?
her, Mr. Knight.
At this point, can we do stuff at the bottom?
Sure.
They're probably not talking very low. I assume they can hear us.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
why I'm like, I
absolutely.
want to bust in now.
It's a broken ass building. It is not soundproof by any means.
Oh, I would be like here.
If the door is locked, I would like to shoot the lock and then shoot at Gary.
Oh, okay.
I've had enough.
Wrong gun.
Roll me a guns
Frog
on the
gun.
lock.
Oh, is it locked?
It's chained.
Okay, then yes.
Unshackle us.
6 guns.
Okay, with the 6 guns, you are able to shoot directly through the steel chain on the door, which does this kind of swing open on its own. And it'll say, I wondered where you went.
And I'd like to shoot him now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Seven.
With a 7, you see your bullet aim true. And as it nears him, it slows down, hitting a wall of force that has been prepared ahead of time to hit the floor. That said, you see a burst of energy where a shield has been destroyed. So hasty.
Well, I would be
Is he
here now.
looking at Margaret now?
He is looking at Margaret now.
I think I would take that opportunity to charge in.
Excellent.
Yeah, I know.
As you get right here,
Yeah.
roll an athletics as something massive falls from the ceiling out of an obscured darkness.
What on earth is
Absolutely
that?
thunders to the ground. You
5.
see a mass of flesh with most of its head gone and a sickly tongue hanging out of its throat, and a small little bird atop its head. It is standing
Oh
about
my
15 feet
God.
tall.
Demon soul shit.
It is. With 5, you will take 2 damage.
The physical?
It is physical.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Walmart.
Ah, perfect. It says, I have been looking for subjects to test out Elohim. You were the perfect ones. I wasn't really expecting you all to break in the back, he says. That was, impressive. But soon it won't matter. And it'll say, Elohim, Franklin, kill them all.
Franklin.
And then I'm gonna run up and grab.
And he will disappear. Franklin, roll me a might.
Franklin, what are you doing?
And then everybody roll me
Doing my
an
job.
awareness.
Roll us what?
I'm gonna put you on the turn over here. Roll me an alertness.
Do I roll something against might?
Might versus might.
So what, do I roll a might as well then?
That's plus 1. That's 6.
What is your might?
5.
5? Okay. Franklin has you for the time being.
holy touch?
Yeah, you can totally. Well, on your turn, you can definitely
Oh,
like
okay.
radiate holy power. That's totally fine.
I didn't know how that works.
You have to activate it, but we will see. Frank got a surprise round for obvious
Null got a
reasons.
surprise round.
My son, what was your alertness? 0?
0. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Margaret, you may act first.
I would like to run up to Lucy and try to like stabilize her, stop the bleeding.
Okay, Lucy is bleeding fairly bad from a cut, kind of a surgical cut in her upper arm. She looks like she has lost a ton of blood. Roll me an alertness.
Ooh, 2 5s. So that is 6.
With a 6, you can actually tell she's laying on top of something that is being obscured by rubble and dust. And her blood seems to just be hitting the floor and almost disappearing.
Well, that's magical. I'm gonna try and pull her off of that. Like, if I can like hold her arm where she's been cut.
Yeah.
And like drag her.
Yeah, you can totally start
Off
to
of
do
it.
that. Give me a might.
A 1.
What? Okay. You are able to move her this many.
Is that enough?
You're not sure. You
Understood.
honestly just don't know. All right, this guy's turn. He is going to. Honestly, he's going to stab his tongue into your character, Ween, or at least try to. Roll me an athletics with a -2 with the restrained property.
That's not good. 1.
1. The tongue kind of pierces forward and stabs into your chest, dealing 4 physical damage. And you feel yourself drained a little.
Oh. In what way?
You feel that kind of blasphemous energy has tainted you a little. Something has been taken from you. And that something is your HP.
Oh, okay.
It is now your turn.
Well, I'm gonna turn my holy touch on.
Turning on your holy touch, Franklin, you're going to immediately take 1 damage.
Son of a bitch.
And roll me a might to keep hold of him. You may do another might contest. Franklin, you'll be at a -2 disadvantage.
That's a 6.
You with a -2?
I have a 5 in might. I get +2 for
Jesus.
inhuman toughness, and then I roll a 6.
What is your weakness to inhuman toughness?
I think I can guess.
Probably anything holy.
Yes. So you would not get to count that.
Inhuman strength, not toughness.
Oh, okay.
I have supernatural strength.
Fair enough. Okay, he's able to hold on. Well, Wayne, do you want to use like fate points or anything?
I was gonna ask because it gives me like an example of
You can use like fate
Like-
points to get like a +2, and you can stack them if you have enough to spend.
well, it says I can spend a fate point and you compel, like it's giving me an example of like compelling its aspect, but how do I know other things' aspects?
That is like if you imposed an aspect on something, like let's say you bursted a pipe and you like burnt something's eyes, you could impose, like you've imposed the blind aspect. So you could like use it there, but you can also use like fate points just to give yourself a +2 if you can think of a good reason to tag your abilities.
You mean my aspects or my?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
actual
your
abilities?
aspects.
Okay. Yes. I think this would work. I want to use a fate point to tag my Defender of the Meek to try and convince Franklin to run off. Even though I know it won't work. Like, Franklin, what are you doing? This is futile. Why would you turn on us?
Well, at first it was the pay, and then it was the compulsion.
But could he, like, break the compulsion in any way? Or is that just, like,
He's
no?
binding.
Oh.
I did not. No one has seen the massive brand on his chest, but no. He could defy it if he wanted to, but
It hurt real bad.
it will hurt very bad.
But will it hurt worse than a holy ass sword through your neck that decapitates you?
I am holding on to you right now, despite the burning, so you can't really do that yet.
Oh wait, can I not fight his might again?
Yeah, you can't. That's why I said, do you want to? I said another might contest. That's why I was like,
sorry,
you
I
want to
missed
tag
that.
like aspects to break free, just because his might is very good, even with that penalty.
Oh, I don't really have an aspect I think that could tap that. I took ones that are more like social
I mean, you
cues.
could even be like Defender of the Meek. Like, there's a woman dying on the floor over here. That will give me drive to be stronger.
Oh, then yes, I need a little help with those. Can I use it in
Like-
that way anyway, instead then?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay,
That's a totally valid way to use that aspect.
okay.
Like,
I didn't
you are
really,
literally trying to defend a meek person.
I didn't really get to use aspects on Vrek because I didn't get them set. I didn't have them set up, so.
We don't use them super often either because it gets a little convoluted, but this is an instance where I think you should use them because Frank is very strong.
So it gives me a +2.
+2 or a reroll. In this case, you're probably going to want a +2.
I want a +2. That gives me an 8.
Okay,
Nah,
so you
break
are
free.
able to bust free. You are no longer bound to Frank.
And I move, or is that my entire turn?
No, you can move. You can move and take an action.
Oh, so using my holy touch isn't an action?
I'll allow it just for the time being. It's fine.
Okay, cool. Do I could see Margaret pulling.
Yes.
So I'm going to try and run out this door and get them to follow me. The monster and the big guy.
Okay.
How far can I get if I use that as my action?
I mean, you could move.
Without getting so far that they don't see me.
Like probably here if you really wanted to.
Yes. That's here?
Yes. Monster. I don't know if Monster would follow you actually.
Monster
Marchumid
was
has
told
my
to kill them.
attention. Yeah.
Well, them implies you as well, and you are
He
much
can't see
closer.
me.
He's attacking
I'm
me.
behind him.
He wants to tongue me. He's got my holy yum yums.
He
Yes,
definitely
the only
only
yum
sees
yum.
with human eyes.
That's correct.
If anything, Franklin should be like, go after him.
Even our odds, Carly.
Odds.
Okay. It's
Don't
evens.
say it like that.
This thing is going to start schmoving to you.
Ooh, fun.
Oh,
It is going to actually take a swipe at you with a big cleaver.
Ooh, spicy.
So roll me in athletics.
Athletics. I don't think I got any of that. Zero.
0.
Yep.
Oh boy. Take 7 damage
Ah,
as this cleaver hits you square in the chest and knocks
okay.
you back about 5 to 10 feet.
With Lucy, right?
No.
Damn.
5 to 10 feet, so that would be like here?
Like 2 squares.
Yeah, because I was here, and now I'm
Yeah.
here.
Well, that's good.
Ooh, owie, my bones.
I'm sorry.
No, I asked for this.
Greg Moth's son.
All right. Golly gee. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. There's a big monster right there.
Lucy is mostly dying on the floor. Your friend, I think, now is also hurt very badly.
Does Greg care enough about Lucy to bother saving her is the real question, I think.
That is totally fine if you do not.
I don't think Greg actually does care that much about Lucy. I think he's going to try and like make his way partially into the room, and I'm gonna use guns to fire at the big freak in front of us.
Okay.
Wait, which one?
The biggest one.
The big one.
Sorry, Peter.
Oh.
That's gonna be a 6 to guns.
6 to guns. Okay, that is definitely going to hit and do about 5 damage. Do a little less than you think. Assuming you're not firing any kind of special round.
No, I'm not. All right. Looking around, nobody else is really in the room besides Frank back there.
Yeah.
I'm not a threat.
I think Greg is gonna try and make some space between him and our friend here, and that's probably about it. Oh, sorry, Margaret.
Okay, you have got its attention.
But I wanted its attention.
You didn't do anything to like get its attention specifically.
He still attacked me the first time without doing anything. Assumed he would do it again.
That's because you're an easy target. Now he's going for other easy targets.
I let loose a tiger in a room and it swapped at me, and I assumed it would just keep attacking me until someone shot at it.
It is going to swipe at you, Greg.
Uh-oh. Don't do that.
Roll me athletics.
Ooh. That's an 8.
8, you are able to deftly dodge this. It absolutely crashes on the ground next to you, tearing up some of the floorboards and a little bit of the wall. But you do not take any damage. Frank, who do you want to
Yeah.
kill?
Oh, everyone's so far away.
You can get to them instantly. That's how Dresden movement works.
Um,
0-point transmission. Or whatever the fuck it is.
You feel compelled to prey on the weak.
um,
Oh. That's me. I am the weak.
we've gotten hurt a little bit. I don't like that. The weakest person here. Now, Derek, tell me this. Would it be against my commands to grab the literal weakest person here and then run off into the woods with her, taking her out of the scene entirely?
Yes.
That would be against it? Damn.
You have to kill your friends. And if you're talking about the literal weakest person here, which is Lucy, Lucy no longer means anything. Her purpose is served.
Okay, so she's not on the menu.
Nope.
Then I'm going to.
You don't have to prey on the weak. You just feel compelled to. Compelled in like a. It would be so easy.
I'm gonna run charge Carly's character and try to tackle her.
Oh yeah, brother. Roll me a
Tackling.
fists.
Fists. +1, -1, +1. That is. It's a 6.
Roll an athletics, Carly.
Okay.
It's nothing personal.
I got a 2.
You got a
It's
2.
not enough, but it's a 2.
So that's a difference of 4 plus supernatural strength, which I think is another 2. So
I already
it
added the
takes-
2.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no, that's just 2 to the.
You
roll.
don't add that to hit. You add that to
Oh,
damage.
It's +3 to damage.
Okay. So it's going to be 7 damage.
I only have my 1 and 2 bubble left.
You can't take a long-term consequence. You can choose to faint.
I'm gonna take a long-term consequence.
Um,
Is that moderate?
That'd be a -6. I think it's severe,
Severe. Okay.
which will let you use your 1 bubble and a -6 bubble. So I'd say you have shattered ribs.
I'm surprised the cleaver didn't do that.
The cleaver hurt a lot. This was the tipping point.
Hmm.
The adjudicator teed it up. Frank kind of sealed the deal. Okay.
So what do you mean by -6 bubble? I don't know what that means.
I think there's a severe consequence, which lets you. Hold on.
Yeah, so underneath your your regular bubbles, there's a section called
Yeah.
consequences, and there should be a severe checkbox where there's
Yeah.
-6 stress.
And I can just.
That does not count as a bubble, but that is a
Okay.
long-lasting
consequence.
consequence.
You're basically
Okay.
taking a penalty for the remainder of the act.
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty
Yeah,
much
just
the rest of
typing.
this book.
Yeah, and type in like
Yeah,
broken ribs and like it says used and you just click it.
And you
Okay.
get like a broken leg, and your leg's literally in a cast for the remainder of the book.
Yeah. All right. Leopold,
Yeah.
I will say you get to show up if you want to drag your token onto the floor.
That doesn't sound like Leopold.
You do not have
I'm-
to participate.
No. I'm gonna creep around. I'm looking for the necromancer.
Okay.
So I guess I'd be like.
But you can put
to the-
yourself anywhere on the outskirts. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
With that, I have got to use the restroom. I'll just be a few minutes. I'll be right back.
I'm so sorry,
Oh,
Carly.
minutes.
No, it's fine.
A long piss.
Maybe more.
The big shitting.
Can't believe Tobias just like bailed fully.
I
and-
don't really want to hear that right now, though.
Zokra's in there fighting.
I'm about to get cut in half, so.
You would have. I would have used my turn to do that if I knew.
You all the fun we'll have talking about this later
When you're
at
dead.
Denny's. Being dead isn't that big a deal.
Hey, an opportunity to come back, but a little different.
Yeah, with nothing wrong with a little bit of change. Right?
That's right, Peter. We're all gonna have a gaff about this at the Japanese Denny's.
Exactly. Except probably the baker.
Don't see this happening. I
Drink the Jamba. Oh, wait, no.
Nicholas is going to hell. I don't know how to save him.
Raphael's gonna be pissed.
Dude, I could not remember why we had kept bringing up
Maybe-
Nicholas in the deal, and I was like, oh, thank God.
Maybe we can think of
I
another
remember.
way to like hook someone else's soul on the line, and Nicholas is back in the campaign, baby.
It was super unfortunate that the first hour of the
Yeah, didn't
recording
record.
is missing, which had the deal in it. I was so sad.
Oh,
I also wanted to
man.
hear us like completely derail within 5 seconds.
A baby. Yeah, I was very sad. I was like, oh man. All my
Nothing to be
deals with
done
devils
about
get
it.
cut because the Masayuki one is missing too.
Oh
The devil episode
no!
is missing. Yeah,
Oh, that's really sad.
I know. We'll never hear your gasp again as I betray you.
It was a good guess. It was so like.
I have another candidate in mind. Me, the ween gasp.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, that's not how I thought you'd betray me. I'd
I knew
rather
you
the
would.
dagger and I'd rather the dagger in the back.
And a political campaign poster in my face.
Yeah.
Apparently he's almost done dying.
How do you know that?
Because he sent it in during the game.
Oh. Probably got poo sense. What a horrible power.
What's the power?
You can always tell when your friends are almost done. Yeah.
Derek's still dealing with the aftershocks. He should be done soon.
Why does this boss have a bird on his head in Dark Demon Souls?
I don't.
Has to do with what kind of demon it is.
I never played Demon Souls, so I don't know.
It's the demon of methane.
Hey, Justin.
Toxic gas.
Like Dino DNA, but toxic gas.
So the lore for this monster, it's something like I think you get a shield from the boss soul, and it says cowardly acts and the eating of birds must not be the deeds of a hero of storms. If the one being judged displeases the educator's master, the golden crow, the deceased soul will be gnawed upon until nothing but their bones remain. So there's an ancient like I learned this from Hannibal, funny enough, but like so you like drown a canary, I think, in like alcohol and then you eat it whole, but you have to like hide your face because like there's no you have to hide your face from God because the sin is so great what you're doing.
All right.
That's
I
fucking
think that's
cool.
what it refers to.
All right. Y'all ready?
Mhm.
Yar.
You're.
Big apologies. Leopold.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
Nope. I was just gonna ask if you were all shitted out.
I am all shitted out, thankfully. Go ahead and roll an alertness. And I will add you to the turn order.
I think that's +4.
Most excellent. Okay. Leopold has showed up. This thing has not gotten its turn yet. Gonna swing again at my son. God damn. My son may be proving to be too hard of a target. Roll me an athletics check.
That is a 5.
Five actually matches. So you'll get hit with the cleaver for 3 damage.
Is that holy damage at all?
This is not holy damage yet.
Okay.
Unholy
Yeah.
damage.
I
This
don't
is
like that.
strictly physical at the moment. You, speaking of, you would have heard him call this thing Elohim. Roll me a scholarship. Ween's character. I cannot remember it. Tobias.
Scholarship.
Yeah.
I believe that's a 2. I don't think I have anything as scholarship. Let me double check. Yeah, that's a 2.
2 is actually good enough.
Not the
Elohim
worst.
is a term you've heard to refer to angels close to Earth.
Oh shit. It's like an unholy angel.
Who could say?
A fallen angel, one might say.
Indeed. Margaret, you are battered, bruised, being beset upon by Frank.
Bruce, deep fried.
Am I allowed
Frosty.
to action and move? I don't know if it's the same as D&D.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You need an action
gonna
and move.
I'm gonna shoot Frank.
Hell yeah, brother.
Point blank. That is a 6.
Hmm. Do I counter athletics?
Yes.
Can you dodge a bullet?
That's a 0.
That is
My-
eight physical damage.
Hey.
You to blast a piece of my face off. And I have harder to hurt, so I have +1 armor that reduces it by 1, right?
Yes, I think so.
Well,
That was a hefty ass blow. You do shoot him probably in the head.
oh, my brain is my most important asset.
And then I'll just go around him and get to Lucy and be like, "Don't worry, I'll get you out of here. We're gonna make it."
And roll a. Is there a medicine check? Is there really? Hold on.
Survival.
Yeah, roll. I guess survival. Yeah.
I don't think it's fair.
I don't think it's fair either, Kyle.
Yeah.
That's a 1.
Okay. Wasn't one. You think you're doing a pretty good job.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
I can't try to drag her again, right? Because I
No.
can't carry and shoot at the same time.
No, that would be indeed your turn.
Understood.
Monstar.
World Star.
Monster.
Oh, it did hit you last turn. It's gonna try and tongue lash you, Mason.
Ew.
So take it off. Then
Roll me an athletics.
That's gonna be a 7.
7. It actually hits with an 8.
Oof. Gross.
So the tongue hits you. It does pierce you a little bit. And it seems to take a little bit of your blood. It looks like it gets a little bit better.
I played.
Leopold.
That's dumb.
I am looking for the necromancer. I assume I can see pretty good in the dark.
You can. The real question is, how greedy is Leopold?
Are you kidding?
Oh my god.
I would say exceptionally, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you were standing there, you actually roll me just an alertness.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Derek, did I take damage from the tongue lash?
You took 1. I think you have
Oh,
an
that's which
armor
would be
2, right?
reduced. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
armor
yeah.
2.
3.
3. You actually, looking above you, you see him staring down at you, balancing rather precariously on a branch.
Oh,
He says, looking to make a bargain.
Oh, absolutely. I guess I would hop up there to join him on the branch.
All right.
Listen, I've got nothing against you. I've been against killing you this whole time. Want to make that clear. It's the Beauregard boy that I have issues with. But currently, I have a new target, and it is so important that he dies and that I get his soul. Otherwise, my good friend in England is going to be so pissed. So, how do we make this work?
Oh boy. Lucia really should vet her. Goodness gracious, this is so much easier than I anticipated. Well, I could offer you the same deal I offered Frank. You help me kill your friends here and now, and I could make that happen.
Oh, you see, I don't do servitude. I don't
Oh,
do any of that. I'm my own vampire.
well, that's quite unfortunate, because servitude is really the only thing you have to bargain with.
Oh, that's not true. I have so much to give. Here, what are you in this town for? It's not for the Beauregard reasons.
No, of course not. I'm here to finish what was started, 9 months ago or so.
Oh, that I heard about that. The vampire twins. The ritual, yeah?
Of course.
If I help you make that happen, can I have the soul of that guy?
Perhaps. And he will kind of look at you, and he's going to roll a lore versus Garrus's lore. Garrus do be rolling with stacked dice. Okay. He'll say, well, Lucy is one of the components of this. I need 2 more mages. Honestly, as soon as you can bring them to me, and then this ritual will be all but complete.
Yeah. No problem. This town is like full of magic users, that's what I'm told, so I can do that no problem. I can't get you any magic users until I have the soul of that man. I'm on a time limit, so 1 week.
He'll say, no, I'm not going to kill him directly. I have to see if
Oh,
my pet is going to work out, which he seems to be doing fairly well.
yeah, I'm sure
If he
that'll be
dies
fine.
here, the soul is yours. If he
Then-
dies by the hands of any of my undead, the soul is yours.
Mhm.
I can't guarantee that I can acquire that soul, because honestly, killing him means nothing to me.
That's fine. Even
I
if
can
you
only say
like,
that I will not touch it so long as you help me finish it, or I will neatly package it for you.
oh, so appreciate it. I don't mind getting my claws dirty, but he is like super beefy, and I just like I feel like it's gonna take forever. So if we could just like speed that process along, I could do the killing, but I don't really care how it happens. Just that it happens.
I mean, you could help right now. It'd be, goodness, 3 against 3, 3 against 2 at this point. Franklin is in there trying to kill your friends as we speak.
Is he really?
Truly.
That's crazy. That's crazy information to me. I'll see what I can do.
Okay. We are going to enter a devil's bargain. And I hope you know that that means that you will also be on a time limit with me.
Yeah, but I'm on all sorts of time limits. I got Lucius timeline. I got the Top Dog Twinks timeline. I got you. It's all very messy. I'm so good at navigating my schedule.
You are truly a disaster twink of the highest order. And
So I've got this in the bag.
he will reach his hand out as he holds a small compass in his hand, and he will reach out to shake.
I will reach out as well.
Okay. You touch his hand, and you can feel something burn into your chest.
No. I'm not his, right? That was like super against. That's not what I wanted.
He'll say, this brand will go away when our deal was done,
Okay.
and it will not control you,
Okay.
but I must have my assurances. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah.
Okay. And, good shit. It says, pleasure doing business. And he will disappear. Well, I guess he would say, I assume you have a phone.
Oh yeah, of course. I'll give him my number.
Okay. He'll take it and he'll say, I'll be in touch. And that will be Leopold's turn. We will then go to Tobias. Your friends are doing not very good.
Oh, I was muted.
The demon did not follow you.
I'm gonna run back in, climb this monster. I'm gonna stab him in what I assume is a bird head with Rima.
Yeah, he does have a little burn on his head.
I wanna ride him like that. How you guys rode those monsters in Monster Hunter.
Okay. Going in there, he is 15 feet tall. So I'm going to need an athletics check.
I have something. Oh, 5.
5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 5 is good enough to leap up. You can get to kind of his shoulder where the bird seems to be free floating. It does look at you. And roll me a discipline.
Well, that's a 0, but depending on what it's doing, I think I have something. Get.
This is going to be a compulsion.
Yeah, I don't think I can be compulse if I use. I swear I read this in one of my abilities. These abilities are like a fucking book to read.
They are.
Where is it? There was one. Oh, whatever.
Well, I mean, if you have an ability that does this, this would be a great time to.
I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I swear I read it when I was making this character, but I don't see it.
Okay. I am going to say, as you get up there, it is going to compel you to not attack. You get the whole be not afraid.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. If you either achieve your purpose, take any compels that would threaten to derail you from your pursuit, or refuse any compels that are meant to keep you true to your purpose, the effect immediately ends. One.
Show me the ability.
It's righteousness. Doing your calling, you may make a prayer to guide your actions righteously, spend a fate point to evoke your high concept, and define a divine inspired purpose you're aiming at. While in effect, use your conviction to complement any action that directly addresses your purpose. If you either achieve your purpose, take any compels that would threaten to derail you from your pursuits, or refuse to compels that are meant to keep you true to your purpose, the effect immediately ends. And it has even more after that. It's such a long ability to read.
I think basically what this is saying, you can spend a fate point.
Taken out.
Honestly, if you want to spend a fate point to negate this, you can.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
All right. It is going to be its turn.
I know how to.
It is going to try and grab you.
But do I not even attack it?
I mean, you moved and you climbed it.
Oh, okay.
Those would be like your move in action.
Gotcha.
This is like a reaction if you get to the bird.
Gotcha.
It has an aura, but you are immune to it now.
As a fallen angel, does it have any reaction to Rima?
It really doesn't, and that makes you wonder.
Weird.
Is your weapon sentient?
We never made it sentient, but it's literally supposed to be the word of God.
It has. You would feel confusion coming from your sword.
Hmm.
But yeah, give me a athletics.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna try to swipe you off.
I think that's 3? 4. That's 4.
Okay. You it kind of swipes a hand at you, and you are able to just leap over it.
Oh, sweet. I would also yell out to Monster and get the 2 and get out of here. I'll hold it off.
Speaking of, Franklin, it's your turn.
Alrighty. After getting my face nearly blasted off, I'm going to attempt to run away. Not really understanding exactly how my brand works.
As you even think about running away, your chest burns. Take 2 damage, unmitigated.
Fuck.
You may have your turn again.
I'm running out of bubbles here.
Fuck the consequences of my own actions.
This wasn't on the contract.
It was absolutely on the contract.
You said you take care of me,
Frank
you know,
may
I'm
be green, but this
dying again.
Specifically, it included protection, better pay, housing, and art. The monster counts as protection. You have not been paid. You are in a house.
well, it's not payday yet.
There is red paint on the floor, so you got your art.
He is being protected by a like demiurge.
You
Yeah,
can't
So
say
I do think that counts.
effort is
doing
not being
shit
put
to
into his
protect me.
protection.
Yeah.
It's thus far prevented Greg from shooting at you twice.
Same. You would be dead. you would 100% be dead without this thing in here.
You must take a hostile action against your party.
Leopold's outside.
I don't know, Leopold's there. Also, Leopold's not a hostile at the moment.
Yeah, Leopold is technically also coat turned.
I would say Leopold is on his own side.
Leopold
Wait.
I wouldn't call him on their side.
Leopold does not have a contract to be compelled to kill you all.
Leopold was doing his own fucking thing.
Absolute insanity, honestly. I love it.
I don't like PvP in D&D.
I'm sorry, Peter. You signed up for this specifically.
true.
I
thought
love
it'd be
you.
more
You did
like
not
in
have to
the-
agree. You didn't have to agree to this.
Oh, I know. I mean, Frank would have agreed to this. Like, not really looking into the specifics of what he'd be expected to do. He's
You were.
kind of an idiot.
The expectation is that you would, in fact, kill your friends. He, in fact, even said, "Help my adjudicator kill your allies." Was quite literally what he told you, and you're like, okay.
I don't think it was exactly those words, but
I actually think it was specifically those words.
I'm gonna try to grapple Margaret.
Okay. Grapple her and crush her.
Is she
I
conscious?
didn't add that last part.
Roll a might.
I didn't say crush.
Peter, it was agreed upon that everybody here could die.
Well, 3 2s and a 1 plus 2. That's a 6.
Margaret, you can roll a counter might, or even you also have fate points.
I have 1, and I shall use it.
Hell yeah, brother.
Give him the fate.
So this fate point gives me +2.
Generally speaking, give you +2 or a reroll, or I guess depending on how you want to use it, we can roll with whatever. What do you want to do?
The +2 isn't gonna be enough.
What's your athletics?
My
Don't tell him. He's not on our
athletic
side.
I'm trying to
is-
help.
is
It's not
0.
my character. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe. Am I actually being crushed, or am I just being held?
You are going to take your damage. You maybe take damage from the differential. Peter, do you just want to grab her?
I was gonna just grapple her and then hostilely tell Tobias to hop off the monster. Like holding a hostage. That's pretty
All right.
hostile.
We'll go with that. That's fine. If your post might doesn't go, Franklin has you in a grapple.
Let me at least roll to see how bad it is. Oh. So that would be a -1 normally. So I don't think I will do my fate points. Because even the reroll, the max I could get would be 4.
That's
which
true.
isn't enough.
I'll throw you a bone. You gain a
What?
fate point because I'm going to tag that your broken ribs give you another -2 to this might check. I can also use these aspects to fuck you over. But anytime I use it to fuck you over, you get an additional fate point that you can use for the scene. So that will give you 2 to work with.
Okay. So I'm gonna reroll with the one you just gave me.
Well, this is something you
Wait,
can
what?
use later.
Oh, I see.
For now, you are just held.
I am just held.
Tobias can choose how this goes on his turn.
I actually had a question.
Yeah.
Is my holy touch like just something I can always use? Like
It
when I'm
is.
climbing this thing.
Is it like
However,
a toggle? Is it
your
Yeah,
holy
that's-
touch is not doing anything.
almost like this is an angel.
You get the feeling of a bastardized divine. No
So
one
I-
has hurt this thing, right?
I don't remember.
Not
Somebody
yet.
shot it, didn't it?
I think
No.
Greg shot it, didn't he?
Yeah,
Right.
didn't Greg shoot
You
it?
do notice a golden blood leaking from its wound.
I mean, out of character, this very much sounds like a Gene Co. Like provided body.
It is
Uh-huh.
100%.
So then,
Yeah.
just to follow, because I keep, since it's a page long, these descriptions, I read,
Yes.
in lieu of this benefit, you may have your touch justify a compel on the high concept of any creature that would be offensive to your faith. Is a fallen angel not offensive to my faith?
I think this is a blasphemous being. I think that would.
It's not
easily
even a
fall.
fallen angel. It's like a genetically modified angel, which I mean,
Okay.
yeah, it would be. I would say that would work as like a something evil to your faith. I do think it is strictly an action to activate this, though. So if you want to do the
Okay.
damage, it's not just an aura.
Okay, that's
It's
what
something
I
you
thought
have
it
to
was an
say,
aura
like-
before this.
No, I do not think so.
Okay.
Because it basically says an action on your turn. It does like a weapon 1.
Okay. I was just curious. I was like reading this thing. I'm like, this is convoluted. I need to clarify it for
Like
me.
most religion.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Man, I don't know. This is convoluted.
I had something like that when I was playing Masayuki. The religious spells are very.
Loosey goosey.
If you act in
Yeah.
keeping with your I do think it's fine, actually. I'll find satisfying a catch for toughness. It doesn't satisfy a catch because this thing is actually not weak to holy damage, but I will say you are burning it.
Okay. So I just want to stop it from attacking others. I want it to focus on me in some way,
Okay.
even
It
if
will,
it's in that.
it will do that. Its kind of tentacled tongue is going to go for you. Roll me in athletics.
That's a 5. Constantly have to look at this. Yeah, that's a 5.
It got a 7, so it's going to hit you for 4 damage minus 2. So you will take 2 physical. It is not going to heal off of you, though. And with that, Moth Sun.
Yep. Hold on, sorry. I'm in the kitchen. Welcome back to my PC.
Could I actually take a mild consequence instead?
Yeah, you can choose to do that at any point. That's totally
Yeah.
fine. It is
So-
something I might tag.
I know. I've gotten hit quite a bit.
Since the big beast is now distracted by Ween and Frank has his back to me, I'm gonna run up to him and I'm gonna try and use incite emotion to cause psychic damage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Excellent.
So
Give
So
me-
I'm
either you'll
AI
have to
art.
roll a discipline against this.
The discipline.
Yes.
My best
there.
stat. And with 2 1s.
Make him listen to Katy Perry.
I do love the idea of just implanting AI art in my brain. Like, no, that's not real art.
Your favorite
So-
director is overrated.
No, it's not true.
This would be
Score
a
says he's the
4,
greatest.
a 4 against your discipline, and
David
then it
Lynch is
has a
bad,
+4
actually.
to the actual damage it deals.
So that's a -2 to discipline.
You rolled a -2 on discipline?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like a 10 difference then.
Hell yeah. Bye, Frank.
10 psychic damage.
So I have
That's really bad.
11 points of health. Wait,
That
that's
does not
mental
damage health.
It's
It
mental
is
damage.
mental
Oh.
damage.
So I have 3 available, two slots available for that.
You either need to take consequences or fall over, I think.
Am I compelled to take consequences?
You can pass out. I think that's fine. I will say if you pass out, I would bring in another character next session. As your character will for sure be owned by this necromancer.
Yeah. Goodbye, Frank.
If you choose to fall, and yeah, okay, that's fine.
Oh no, Peter!
Peter, I am so sorry. I hope that's okay.
No, it's perfect.
Okay.
I think he deserves this. He's not a good person.
Frank is indeed going to be NPC'd.
Every character, let's go.
I like for such an intellectual, he has 0 like mental defense.
No, all intelligence, no wisdom.
Yeah. I mean, he's basically like a hedonist. He has no discipline.
I do like that it is literally he just has no discipline. That's so funny.
Moth. I never thought we'd get to a Dresden book where Moth's son was like the hero of the story. This is so insane.
This is like Taken 3 or whatever, and now Greg is actually on the side of the government.
Greg is
I
actually
was waking
very
up in a cold
Dresden.
sweat.
Moth's son is becoming like Leon Kennedy.
Oh no, he's being twinkified. Someone
Oh, no,
stop him!
You're gonna start inhaling that cop propaganda.
No!
Mothman just becomes a cop, like loves cops.
Oh, he'd be the world's most crooked cop. You have no fucking idea.
Yeah, all of you just see Moth's son come behind Frank, and Frank just blood erupts from his nose and eyes, and he falls to the floor.
He just has a stroke.
Gross.
Adjudicator is going to swipe at Moth's son.
Uh-oh.
Unless you want to invoke a swipe at you, Ween.
Yes.
Okay. A swipe at you and oh my god.
Uh-oh, I really hope
Roll me a defense.
athletic. Good luck, Ween. It doesn't sound good.
6?
6? Okay. I got 9
Oh.
on its weapon strike. That's gonna be +3 for giant cleaver. I'm gonna be 12.
Oh.
So you'll take 4 physical.
Okay. Not looking good. We're fine.
Lucy.
Actually, yeah, that's fine.
Lucy is gonna cast a spell.
Oh, is she conscious?
You rolled a nat 20 on her stabilization.
Oh, hell
Whenever
yeah.
you first got
Let's
here.
go.
So your timer was based off of what Ween rolled, and Ween crit, so
Fuck
Lucy
yeah. Let's
stabilized.
go.
Team is lucky for once.
I know.
Ween,
Yeah.
you feel a calming and warm sensation come over you as you smell fresh baked cookies, and you feel yourself heal for 3 damage.
Bubble.
As Lucy utters a few words Probably in French. And collapses
Angelic.
once more to the floor.
It's angelic to me. I actually probably don't even pay attention. Like, I can't tell where that came from. I'm probably a little occupied.
Well, that swipe seemed to be effective, so it's going to try and do it again to Ween. Since Ween wants to draw aggro. Roll me athletics.
Very disappointed Monson did not run, though.
Moss Sun did outright kill Peter's character, so
5.
not the worst turn. 5?
Wasn't he knocked out? Was he knocked out or killed?
Well,
He was knocked
effectively NPC'd by my action.
Yes.
Zoker killed me.
Yeah, I gotta sanctify that body.
It's beyond sanctification.
No.
It is going to hit. It's going to do 1 point of damage to you. I'll just do all of the math for you.
Okay. If my 1 bubble's already taken up, that means I have to use a 2?
Yes. Margaret.
My son, will you carry Lucy out?
I guess.
Excellent. Then I'm gonna shoot the monster.
Hell yeah. Wayne, do you say to aim at the bird?
Say that again?
Do you say to aim at the bird?
Yes.
Then I will aim at the bird.
Okay.
Bird aimed.
This is harder to hit, but it will do significantly more damage.
Uh, 6 again.
6. That is going to match, which means it does do some damage, actually. The bullet grazes, and you see an explosion of radiant light as the entire beast kind of reels from that hit.
Nice.
You did attack the bird, though, so it is going to come for you.
That's
Unless you
valid.
have some way of... You don't have any way of, like, compelling it to fight you, right?
Me?
Yes.
I'm just on its back trying to get it to
Okay.
its attention.
Could
I
I
don't think I do.
move away when I do that shot?
You can. It is going to move and it's going to follow you, for sure.
Oh, understood. So I guess our plan.
Unless you have some kind of super speed, he is going to be able to keep pace with you.
I
Well,
sure don't.
Is he big enough to actually fit through this door? Like, would he have to bust through the wall and take some damage?
He would not take damage from that.
Boo.
This is a
I
very
tried.
dilapidated structure. He has very similar defenses to you guys, where he takes reduced damage.
The enhanced toughness.
He does have enhanced toughness. He's gonna do cleaver swipe. Roll me an athletics.
That's a 0.
Sweet baby race.
Oh, I would like to use a fate point.
Okay.
So that's a +2.
That's definitely better. The cleaver is going to make contact with you. This is going to be a 6. The cleaver is a +3. So you're going to be taking 7 damage.
I have to make another consequence.
You can only take a -6, a -4, and a -2. You can choose to just pass out. Ain't no
I shall
shame
do
in it.
that.
Or you can die. Whatever,
No.
whichever you
I
wanna
will.
do.
I will pass out.
Okay.
Or you could die.
You could
So
die.
Derek.
Dying is an option.
Just die, I
The choice
guess.
is yours.
Leopold.
All right. I'm gonna jump on the roof. I kind of want to survey the scene. Doesn't look great.
No, it looks pretty rough down there.
Mothman doesn't look hurt at all, right?
No.
What does
I have a
Tobias?
scrape on my cheek, thank you.
Okay, what does Tobias look like?
Pretty roughed up from what Wayne was saying.
Yeah, I have a big bubble and a medium bubble left.
All right, I want to jump from because it's a dilapidated building, so there's like holes in this roof, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, this
I
is
want
not
to
a.
I want to jump down and pierce, like, jump down and like Sephiroth claws my claws into Ween.
Wow.
Wow, this is going sideways fast.
Holy shit.
We're supposed to go clubbing. How are we going to
know.
do that now?
It's never too late. You don't know that. You don't have to know this, Deb.
Sorry, I
That's
was
true.
a crazy bitch.
Oh boy.
You made me come here, Courage.
What's
I
a
know.
sphere? Oh,
I
6
just
or
want
8.
to party. I wanted to get reverse chupacabra. So I know I roll might, right?
This would be a fists.
Oh right, fist. That's even better for me. +7.
Holy baloney.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to be, Ween.
Athletics.
That is a 6.
And then I have super strong claws now, and I have a plus to my strength. So it's a +4 situation.
So you take 3 damage, I think. So you get -2 to the damage.
I take 3 damage?
I think so. You rolled a 7 for fists and a 6 for athletics?
Yeah.
Yeah, then it's a +4 weapon on top of that.
And Wayne has the defense resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Wayne has armor. It's a faith armor.
Oh no, my armor is just
Yeah, I didn't.
what I bought at Walmart. I went and got that super expensive.
Oh, that's right. You spent all your
Thanks.
resources on.
Yeah, because it's
yeah.
-3 to firearms, which is great in every single of these chapters.
What is that for? Right?
Hmm.
I guess
It's
it'd just be
-1 for physical and -3 for firearms.
That's what it was. Getting yours confused with the shit Zokra has.
So it's I did how many? So it's not.
So you did
3,
4 damage.
Man, maybe undead just do suck.
Not beating the allegations.
Well, now Leopold has to die, obviously. It's very disappointing. I'm very disappointed in you.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that is true. My son is still a menace. Did you tear? Are you guys both on top of this thing?
I'm I guess so, because I'm on top. I
Yeah, I
jump
guess you
down
would be.
to Shank.
It is gonna come over here. Knowing that you're an ally, it is gonna try and beat the shit out of Masan. Alright, it's gonna swing at you with a cleaver.
And do you? Why me? That's a 6.
Okay, that actually dodges.
Oh, nice.
It almost hits you, hits the ground right in front of you, but you're able to backstab it. Tobias.
Hmm. So is Aya on me?
Yeah.
What?
So am I grappled while grappling this thing?
I want to say Aya is like on you like a little cat. I don't think Aya is necessarily grappling you, but is clawed into your back. I'm gonna say you can still attack.
This is looking bad.
This is. Oh man. I'm gonna have like roll a whole new cast of characters next session. Good God.
I think I'm going to. I've not gotten to use Rima on this stupid thing once. I think I'm gonna turn the sword on Leopold while I'm up here. I just can't visualize how that would work.
I mean, you can just kind of whip your sword around and slash Leopold.
I don't think I realize it's actually him on my back, and I'm just going to reactively slash at whatever's on my back.
I only say there's not going to be like a strength contest because I did not grapple you. I had just slashed the fuck out of you.
Okay.
Which are
Then
two different actions.
I roll what, might? No, weapon?
You're gonna roll weapons. And I will roll athletics.
Do I add my Rima's +3 to this?
That's if
Or is
you
that
hit.
just for damage? Oh, okay. So that's a 7.
Athletics.
Yes.
5.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Do I add? I always forget to add my bonuses.
You might not get some of your bonuses to this. This is absolutely your
Well,
catch.
I have a. Hold on. But I do have. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, I always forget to add my initiative to my speed to my initiative. No, I do for my speed. I have a +1 athletics.
Oh yeah, no, that totally counts.
Okay, so
I was gonna say nothing from your toughness will count, but like yeah, your
no, I know.
supernatural speed, yeah.
My 6. So it's 6.
Okay. You got a 7 weapons?
No, I
Green?
got 6. No, yeah, there's 7.
Yeah, you got
5,
7.
6, 7. Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
So yeah, you will take 4 holy damage.
Yes. That's what.
And I guess seeing who attacked you, do you say anything?
Leopold, what are you doing?
I promise you, it's not personal. You're just in the way.
God damn, this is fucking brutal.
I wish I was surprised.
Vampire
I'm
relations
disappointed,
are gonna
though.
be tense.
This thing is going to use tongue to short Frank into the wallet.
Well,
My son.
Oh, jeez Louise. I am approached by a 3-stacked creature. I am but a man.
But a moth.
On top of this beast is a bird, and on top of that bird is a priest, and on top of that priest is a vampire! What the fuck?
Yeah, this has all gone very tits up.
I'd probably tell Mothson to get who they can and run, to be perfectly honest, if he could.
You promised you would get Lucy.
You know what? Thinking about this in the most selfish way possible, Greg needs a witness to all this bullshit that is occurring. Two
That's
betrayals
true.
in one night, and he does not want to get caught on the hook for this. Is it possible for Greg to come over here, grab Lucy, then grab Margaret, and tell Tim's out?
Ooh.
Oh. I think I
Yes.
will allow this.
It's
Yes.
cool.
It is cool. And I
Let
think
it happen.
that is a very
Noble
surprisingly
thing for
noble
Greg to
thing
do.
for Mothson. I think it should be
fueled by pure
allowed
selfishness.
and encouraged.
And rewarded.
I love that this is Mothson's like arc.
I'll just wait till the next arc. He's going back to bad.
That's okay. I think you have targets.
Okay, you were gonna tell it Tim's out, so I'm just gonna make you invisible.
Well, now that your target is gone, what are you gonna do?
I promised this man I would get him a magic user. Am I not doing my part?
Oh, I'm not a magic user.
The sword is the magic user.
Tobias indeed does not count towards a magic user, but I like that Leopold simply wouldn't know that.
I know.
Not know enough about his own party to know that Tobias does not, in fact, cast
He's
any
all-
type of magic.
He's a holy man. I assume he has holy magical powers, therefore he counts. That is literally the logic he's going in with.
Genius. Beautiful.
Goodness gracious.
I love him.
Yeah.
Roll me a d20.
Uh-oh. I don't have one of those out.
Chest starts burning.
No, you're that's fine. You're doing great by its approximation.
I rolled a 10.
Okay.
What if Tobias survives and becomes vampire priest with magic sword? That'd be funny.
Be interesting.
I do hope
I don't know how
Leopold survives. This is not the arc I imagined for him, but it is the arc we're on.
My problem is how do we keep Leopold as just a playable character?
It's okay if he
this?
can't be playable anymore.
Okay. That might have to happen just because. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is not how I envisioned this night going. With a 10, something will occur. That said,
The music stopped.
it did. Monster's turn. No, actually, it was Leopold.
I think
it's your turn. I think it's your turn.
Well, I guess I'll finish what I started up here. I got pack tactics, yeah, plus like 5 billion.
Nope, but
so with my fist, that would be another 7.
God damn.
Sorry, I have a high fist.
No, that's all right. This is just how it has to be.
Against what?
Your athletics.
That's a 6.
Then that would be another 4 damage. It's the same as last time.
Yep.
I'll take a moderate.
All right.
Monsty.
Monsty. So sorry, Wayne.
No,
God
it's
bless
okay.
you. It's gonna try and tongue you.
Derek, there's something I want to use if he hits hard. Well, I don't know if it's hard enough, but I have a little. Let me send this to you. I really would like to use this if it's possible, if I do die.
The holy hand grenade.
Go to heaven.
I mean, yeah, this is probably good to use.
Okay. I assume it's going to hit me hard enough for that.
You are hit by an attack that requires you to take a severe or extreme. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It didn't roll super great.
Okay.
It has a natively +5. It did not roll negative, but your athletics is pretty decent.
Yeah. That would be a 5.
So it matches, but you'll take 1 damage as it does 2 by matching, but you're able to mitigate it by 1. I don't even know what music to play.
I can only take like 1 mild consequence, right?
There are feats that let you take multiples, like toughness and like high conviction as a wizard will let you take multiple like mental
And
consequences.
like
Nicholas
high-
taking like a bunch
Yeah.
of
Nicholas
That's what I was
left there with a
thinking.
lot of phobias and emotional damage, but
But like high endurance doesn't get you anything like that, right?
no, I think there are like supernatural and inhuman toughnesses will let you do that. I do not think just the endurance stat will let you do that.
I
A 5 in endurance might. I don't know. You'd have to look.
only have my 5 bubble left. I've already used my mild. So my options are passed out.
Can't you
Right,
just
I don't-
penalty?
Would if I did, would this count towards what I just linked you?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, then that's so stupid.
It's
I'm
any-
taking
it's
1
any-
fucking damage for this.
It's any attack that would do this.
Yeah, I'll take a severe penalty. That's just funny that I'm taking 1 damage and getting a severe
I mean, as
penalty.
long as the attack is forcing you to take this, or
Yeah,
it's like either that or pass out. So yes, this would be this would be your desperate hour.
your conviction. Actions really address your Wait, no, that's not it. So what do I do here again? I like... Anytime you're hit by an attack requires you to take a severe extreme, avoid being taken out. You may take such a prayer. Wait. Oh yeah, you may make a prayer. You may also call like prayer. Blah, 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 blah. While your conviction has an attack against every non-allied supernatural creature in the same zone as you, which can be resisted by their discipline. This attack does wholly physical damage that cannot be offset by any supernatural ability. So I just roll my conviction?
Yeah. And you are calling for divine aid, which will have an effect.
Alright, my conviction's pretty good. That's 5 conviction.
It is going to take 3 damage.
Oh, it's not the big thing I'm thinking of.
It's the
Because
bird.
it's
Right?
everything. It's
Yeah.
everything in this room.
What else are you pointing at?
There's
Kinda.
Leopold.
Oh no, yeah,
Okay.
Leopold. I assume Leopold's gonna roll his own dice.
Excellent. Wanted to be clear. Leopold needs to take some damage.
4 discipline.
You'll take 1 holy damage.
Okay.
Oh,
But you have called out a prayer.
call for light's one last blessing.
That will need.
Dragonlight does so little.
What's your conviction?
I don't. I'm saying I'm surprised because I don't know how all the rules of the game work.
If you had points dedicated to conviction, you could be throwing out like 9 damage
I have
in an
4.
AoE to all supernatural enemies.
It's 4, but
Did you just roll bad?
no. I got a +1 on my roll, and then I got 4.
Oh. Yeah,
I
you
might
just
have
rolled.
a natural 4.
You rolled like mid.
Oh.
Okay.
Can't believe Derek just called one of the player characters mid. Absolutely insane behavior, man.
No, he's not wrong.
Posting this on Reddit.
Ween, do you want Tobias to die or do you want Tobias to live?
I mean, I'd rather him live. I think it's more fun.
I do think it's a little more fun. I do think your divine intervention could call upon aid that could save you and leave the other 2. Which I was
about
thinking.
to be like Nathaniel Beauregard.
Yeah,
That would
no,
be-
that was literally.
That would be crazy because I would probably work with him if he shows up right now.
Well,
You look to your left.
yeah, I would say he is probably going to crash down.
Like the
And-
vampires have now fucking turned on me. Of course I'm gonna.
He will sever this thing's arm, making you both fall to the ground. And he will say, "We need to get out of here." And he will take your hand. I am going to give, however, Leopold 1 more round.
Well, I don't want to be punished for taking another round, which I feel like might happen.
You won't be punished.
Okay, then I will take my round. That's another 7. I rolled 3 5.
In fact, you knocking Tobias out just is more incentive for this guy to leave.
Okay.
I have no intention of killing Leopold. I think what Leopold has done is extremely fun.
He just
Yeah.
wanted to party. I cannot
He-
make that clear enough. He just wanted to party.
For sure. I just think it's hilarious how it all went down. So don't worry.
Oh, I did too.
You will not be punished.
I'm so curious how the Hildebrands are gonna react to all
Well,
this.
I just
so-
meant if I took down Tobias, I did not want fucking Nathaniel to turn on me. Is what I was worried
No,
about.
that's not going to happen.
Okay.
If Tobias can choose to be knocked out, and Nathaniel will just drag his ass out of here.
Yeah, I'm choosing to be knocked down.
That's his like divine savior. I think that will make some interesting drama for later. This monster was quite effective. With that, Nathaniel is going to take Tobias and run and probably say, "I'll kill you and I'll kill that necromancer for what you've done."
Ugh. Whatever.
And he is going to charge out the back. And that is where we're just going to end this session, because there is nothing that could happen in 10 minutes that would possibly resolve anything at the moment.
Holy shit.
It's crazy.
I hope you guys had fun.
I've accomplished nothing that I meant to.
Beautiful.
And I'm on a timer.
We saved the day too. We saved
We?
Yeah, we did it together.
yeah, it was a team effort.
Everyone was here.
Did it. Oh no.
You see this light up beneath
lights
you. This entire sigil.
Oh, can I get off of that? I'm scared.
It seems not hostile. As it kind of lights up, you see it just kind of dissipate and fade into dust. This thing will also just kind of follow you around.
Oh, don't. No, you need to stay. You need to stay. We are not friends. No.
What's called clubbing.
No. And you spit. You
I
spit
love
that
Vaden.
nasty green man out. Come on, spit him out.
He in fact does do that as you request. He just puked out. Frank, you are actually puked out, completely healed.
Oh, what a great nap.
You bonehead. We are in so much shit. What is Lucia gonna say?
Wait, when did you get here?
I don't worry about that. But we are in such deep shit. Lucia, if you've never seen her mad, it's a fucking nightmare.
Well, I thought I was going to have protection, but apparently not. So
I thought I was gonna kill some people.
The monster literally, as you say, is like, "Arrgh."
This
I
is
don't
interesting.
speak monstrosity.
And actually in your head you hear, I healed you to fool.
I personally, I think protection is the before part, not the after part.
And if you had just killed that girl like you were asked, we wouldn't be in this predicament. And you see the bird just kind of look down at you.
I'm an artist, not a brute.
You're a thug, and a hired one at that.
Oh,
My vacation is so fucked. It's so fucked.
Pulled out by the bird.
I love this bird.
Great. Well, I didn't see you kill anyone.
I took out the priest. And then the Beauregard showed up. So it's a real deep shit situation.
No Beauregard's here.
It was. Well, I almost had him.
I looked at the bird.
It looked pretty close to me. He ran away like a little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess you were telling the truth before that.
Obviously.
Now,
Oh
we
my
need
God,
to regroup.
These two deserve each other. Holy hell.
I, as the DM, will kind of love this. I hope you all had fun with this. This was very not planned.
Oh, great.
What? This wasn't planned, Sarah?
No.
No.
The necromancer has the arm of avarice. So if you're greedy,
Oh, how greedy is?
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I was like, how greedy is he? And Leopold's like, oh, good lord.
Let me
Hold
count
my
the
beer.
ways.
I
He's-
like how Garrus said, "Your friends are going to die without you." Here comes Aya, killing her friends.
Garrus
Not
literally,
without
They're gonna
me.
die without you. Leopold, a perfect opportunity to get the soul.
Garrus literally scrying this from the bar, like, oh, fascinating.
I can't wait to tell him all about it.
Sorry,
He'll be
you're on the clock.
He'll be perfectly fine with this.
So you'll never guess what happened.
Garrus is neutral.
I'm about to another poor deal with.
You're running out of deal makers.
I know. I've just been signing and hoping it all work out.
It's like getting a loan to pay off.
Like a
loan.
gambler.
Yeah. One of these polls is gonna be mine. It's gonna be the big one.
It's gonna be my day soon enough. Oh man, next session. I will have to think of what to do next session.
Well,
And you know whose fault this is? Raphael.
Oh my god, it kind of
Not
is.
Leopold. Raphael.
It's not Leopold. Leopold did nothing wrong. It's all Raphael. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him.
Are you gonna play Raphael?
I've been waiting to play Raphael till he gets stronger because he is such like a strong character. I might have to at some point.
I will say you can just bring him in as is. It's fine. I have a feel. I don't know who else the Hildebrands would turn to if this all happened.
Yeah, I would. Okay, if I can play him as is, then I would.
You can play him as is.
Sweet.
I do not mind that. Because right now, the deck is pretty stacked against you. You haven't even fought the main man.
So, it's Peter and Aya that have lost their character. Is mine NPC'd?
No, yours fainted. So yours will be. You guys are all going to regroup next session. Those who still remain loyal. And
Well,
like
doing a lot of work there,
the
but-
quote unquote good guy path, I mean, no one's really the good guy here, I guess. But
Really?
Yeah.
on the
that's for
mission
sure.
path. Well, no, Tobias is a good guy, Wayne. I'll give you that.
Not if he signs with the Beauregard.
I have to think about that.
This has all just been.
2 betrayals in one night.
Listen. The Beauregard saw a vampire he already has sworn to kill attacking a priest. I don't think it's that complicated or easy.
Yeah, I mean, he also has kind of what Ween has, which is the divine pull him in a direction where he is needed most. And with Ween's like desperate hour prayer, I just felt like it made sense. Obviously, I don't want to kill off Aya's character because that would just be lame in that moment. But I think it would make sense just to have Ween live.
Oh, but killing off my character's fun.
No, Peter.
Okay.
Peter, your character signed off on just DPSing the party. I made it very clear what the job. I mean, I know you know that, like as a player, but
Peter's being. I do think
Peter
I
just turned the
probably,
plot.
depending on how things are, one more session with Leopold.
I don't even mind if you want to play your bad characters in RP scenarios with like the bad guy. I think that's fine. I could maybe even see.
He doesn't
Huh?
even want to be. He doesn't even want to be on that side. He just needs a.
He's on his own.
That's fair. I would say. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Leopold can have his own adventure if he wants to. He's just on a lot. He's on a lot of time limits.
Yeah, that's
And
okay.
As part of your deal, you weren't really forced by anybody to do anything until that time runs out.
Despite everything, he still believes himself completely loyal to Lucy.
That's
That's his friend.
crazy. I love it.
That's his
I love
friend.
Leopold.
We're just gonna like wreck you on sight at this point. Well, we'll see. We'll see how the party handles everything.
Dude, I don't even know.
Lucia is absolutely done.
When
So
Tobias
funny.
arrives back at the mansion with his fucking back blown out, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And not in the fun way either.
No.
I tried to attack the monster and I missed.
I missed Lucia.
I mean,
I made a mistake. I've been doing so many drugs.
I hit the holy man instead like 4 times.
I bit somebody at the virus. I got all cracked up and then I missed. I'm so sorry.
I will do it now. Never do LSD and at the same time.
And
I
that
ran
a
into
person
my
with-
claws no less than 3 times. Try.
Die.
The try.
He ran into my claws. He ran into my claws 10 times.
And then the Beauregard showed up, and he ran away with the Beauregard. It was fucked up. That's what I'll
Both
do.
you and I know if I intended to kill him, he would not be alive.
Oh man.
Leopold's a fucking mess, dude.
I love him.
So arrogant.
He reminds me of the fucking vampires we were fucking dorking around with in, what is that, V Rising?
Oh,
Or like RP vampire sodas.
Zogra's RP vampire was so fucking
It was
funny.
so good.
They were the common folk. They're lucky we allow them to live.
Oh my god, what a oh man. I don't know.
Good shit.
It was good shit. It was very good shit. I liked it a lot. And again, I hope y'all had fun.
Yeah.
This is very uncharted territory for my DMing skills, so
You got all
really
these
putting that to the
rogue
test. I know.
The parties grow more and more chaotic with each passing
I
chapter.
know.
We're all gonna just be a villain campaign by the last book.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, maybe we should just all play villains.
Greg is like on the reverse trajectory.
Yeah, Greg is turning good.
Legit. Who the fuck would have seen that coming?
All right, I'm gonna head to bed.
Goodbye,
Night, Peter.
Peter.
Good night.
I'll never forget you or Frank.
Yeah.
Frank will be
Rest in
around,
power, King.
complaining and being
Yeah,
forced to do shit.
He'll still be here.
Yeah.
Don't forget to end the recording.
Okay, I guess it is actually scheduled to turn off.
Oh.
I think you
It
said that last
does.
time and it didn't. Or did it?
It did.
I don't know, the last recording's a little messed up because it didn't go off when I think when it was supposed to.
Yeah,
Mm.
Sue
There's
said
a
it
whole
cut
hour.
out.
There's a whole hour missing.
Sue also said we would have lost all of it if they hadn't checked on their phone really quick
Oh wow.
to fix it.
Well, thank
And I
you
was
to
like,
Sue for catching that.
Oh,
yeah, if that episode was lost, I'd be like, y'all, I don't know.
One of our
even
best fucking sessions
what?
just deleted.
Yeah. I was telling Ween, I was like the start of the deal was missing, which I was very bummed about.
let me show you the fucking screen I'm looking at right now. It's killing me. Sue apparently did not want to forget again.